The pyramids have always played and will play a decisive role in the fate of civilization. I have been investigating pyramids for almost 30 years. I have realized the mechanism embodied in them. I understood the incentives that pushed our ancestors to build pyramids, and now I can say with full confidence that the pyramids will be found on many of the planets of all solar systems. First of all, because these pyramidal structures are the basis for intergalactic and interplanetary communication systems. We have some great examples on our planet. In particular, the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia. Despite of all disputes whether it is a pyramid or not, it performs the daily role of a GPS marker. The Sun Pyramid in Bosnia belongs to that type of the pyramids that appeared on Earth as one of the first, and a long time ago. Such pyramids are not built. They are created from the natural hills or mountains. This conclusion follows from the ancient texts that speaks directly about the principles and reasons why and what such pyramids have been used for, not only on the Earth, but on the other planets too. Special zones are chosen to build the pyramids, where a powerful energy flow from the core of the planet is coming up through the geological faults. In accordance with the ancient texts, there were 64 places chosen where later so-called hills of the first time were created. There were always natural hills or mountains taken at the basement. Then all 4 sides were cut, depending on the location or the tasks involved. Or 3 sides like Rtany Mountain in Serbia, or 2 sides like Kailash. While in cutting process, those structures were properly oriented so that a certain group of the pyramids were connected into energy conducting chain, and the energy flow from side of the pyramids could also be reflected to a certain zone where various groups of people were settled in these areas of the future upsurge in the development of civilization. Such type of pyramids will always be the most ancient ones. The pyramids, which are working as GPS markers, were an essential element of the intergalactic navigation system for the transition in cosmos between spaces and dimensions. Space trip from Orion to the Earth, for example, is not a linear flight of 1500 light years. You understand, no one will fly there. It's too long and unreasonable distance to journey. A transition is taking place, and this transition takes less than a minute. So when its transition is carried out in space, those who make it must know exactly where they will get to, passing through the chrono or time corridor. And so that the transition was accurate, space visitors traveled all over the universe and created a network of GPS markers, which helps to make transition with very high accuracy. From this point of view, you can be absolutely sure that pyramids will be found on any planet, not only our solar system, but in all solar system, especially if planet is inhabited, or in the long-term period, it can become a place where a certain form of life will be able to bear the seed of consciousness. Or in those planets which are situated in so-called acupuncture points of the universe, where due to the curvature of time and space, the transition from one place to another, from the outermost dimension of the subspace, will take less than a minute. Their pyramids will be everywhere.